What's going on YouTube games? So welcome back to James Talks Movies, where today I am going to be talking about the highly anticipated sequel from Disney Animation Studios, Zootopia 2. The original Zootopia movie is a movie that came out in 2016, and this is a sequel to that, where you have newly partnered cops, Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde, as they're going on their first case as a official duo, where they are trying to track down reptiles who got into Zootopia, who are known as bad and are banned from Zootopia. And so their case is to figure out why they're there and to uncover the truths about them. Now, going into this, the first Zootopia movie, I don't hate. I don't think it's my favorite though. Lots of people say it's one of their favorite Disney movies, or maybe even movies in general. I don't think that, me personally. I do think there's a lot of fun character dynamics though, and I do think it is better than this film. And that's another unpopular opinion that I have. Not that this film is not better, but I didn't connect with this film at all, even more than the original. I just felt like the original did a way better job of staying focused on its story, even though I wasn't really a big fan of the way it was executed. I still thought just the focused story added for some kind of more fun gags and focused gags that moved the story forward. Here you get a bunch of gags, like every scene has to be like a joke or gag, whether it's in the forefront or the background, and they're just there lots of the time, I feel like, to just be there and to solve a joke rather than solving the story. Now, there are jokes that do land, and are actually pretty funny, but it's just, there is so many missed opportunities for story beats that got replaced by a character that had to come in to save the day, but he really didn't have anything to do with any of the other plot of the movie. He just came in for a joke, if that makes sense. You also have kind of this allegorical element with the reptiles being like outsiders and supposed to be like people that are shown as bad or shouldn't be around, like I don't know, the black community or other ones that have gotten misrepresented in culture. And the first film, I do feel like also is pretty preachy in its message. Could have gone a little more with kind of being more subtle with it, but that's not my biggest gripe with the original. Here, it's one of my biggest gripes. You thought the original was preachy? This gets bad. It gets to a point where it's just like, like they really want you to know what they're doing with this allegorical message. Now, in this movie, there all is, of course, some awesome animation. It's Disney, so they definitely know what they're doing at this point. Very beautiful. You have really good voice acting from the whole cast. Like, even if like emotional moments do not land, you have the actors giving it their all to give at least some emotional resonance. You also have a lot of the score in here is very well done. The music score and also the soundtrack. You get a nice song from Shakira in here called Zoo. It's already really popular even before the movie came out, so you probably already heard of it. Especially if you're on TikTok, it's all over the place. And there are a lot of interesting world building opportunities in here, and interesting places that they go, and interesting characters that we see. However, it's just this movie is so rushed, and even though it's a good length, but it kind of, like I said, it kind of takes away from the story by having cameos and things like that that kind of drag the story. It's very fast paced with its messaging and kind of what it's trying to do. It's trying to do a lot, not only with like the cameos and the jokes and stuff like that, but like there's multiple plot points, and because of that, you don't get a full perspective on pretty much anything. I felt like, and so there were a lot of moments that were head scratchers for me because I just wanted to know more about Sean's situation that was going on, more of a backstory. Some things I feel like that should have got a backstory, got no backstory whatsoever even. And so yeah, overall, Zootopia 2, unfortunately, unlike a lot of you guys, I was not really a big fan of. But that's okay. That is only my thoughts on Zootopia 2. I would love to hear your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know your thoughts so we can have a nice discussion in the comment section down below. Also, when you're in the comments, if you have any movie suggestions for me, let me know them also in the comment section. So then maybe I can check out a movie you guys recommend and give you my opinion if a movie is worth watching or not. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.